morning, boys and girls. I am in a hotel in Arizona. I'm going to be reading books. I'm taking a road trip across the United States, so I'm going to be reading books in each state I'm in. Right now I'm in Tucson, Arizona. If you look behind me, you can see some beautiful mountains. Maybe I'll turn it around after the video. So I'm going to read a book about Arizona right now. Ready? It's exciting. What's Great About Arizona? It's by Rebecca Hirsch. Welcome to Arizona, home of the Grand Canyon. People in Arizona love to enjoy the outdoors. Go hiking near the city of Sedona or horseback riding in Monument Valley. Count how many giant saguaro cacti you see. Arizona is home to rich American Indian and Spanish-speaking cultures. Visit American Indian ruins at Canyon de Chelly. Check out many of the rodeos held in Arizona. There's so much to see and do in this great state. Read on to learn 10 things that make Arizona great. Explore Arizona's parks and all the places in between. Just turn the page to find about the Grand Canyon State. I'm not going to the Grand Canyon, just driving through Arizona. The Grand Canyon National Park is a great place to start your trip to Arizona. The canyon is so big it can be seen from space. In some places, it is as deep as 1 mile. It is also 277 miles long. Try to be at the canyon at sunrise or sunset. You'll be wowed by all the colors and rocks. If you like trains, hop on board the Grand Canyon Railway. This 130-mile ride takes you from the town of Williams to the canyon's south rim and back. The train has a glass roof and stunning views of the canyon and wildlife. You may see elk, mountain lions, or bald eagles. At the south rim, walk the Trail of Time exhibit. This rock timeline shows the canyon's history. See rocks and read trail signs to learn more about how the Great Grand Canyon is formed. Isn't it beautiful? I love the Grand Canyon. Phoenix. We drove through Phoenix yesterday. Phoenix is Arizona's largest city and the state capital. You'll find indoor and outdoor places to visit. Start your day at the Herd Museum. Here you'll experience how American Indian nations lived. See art and take place in American Indian activities. Walk through a Navajo hogan, a traditional home. Learn how you can grind corn or wheat. If you visit on a weekend, you may see American Indian singers and dancers perform. Sounds exciting. Head to the Arizona Science Center next. Explore the more than 300 exhibits. Take a tour of the human body. You'll walk through a giant stomach. Experience tornadoes and volcanoes at the Forces of Nature exhibit. Or check out the paper airplane launcher and the Flight Zone exhibit. End your day outside where the sunshine at the Desert Botanical Garden. Wander through the garden trails. If you're visiting in spring, be sure to check out the Marshall Butterfly Pavilion. You'll be surrounded by hundreds of butterflies. It was 111 yesterday. We didn't want to do that. Red Rock Country. You won't want to miss this beautiful city in Sedona on your Arizona trip. Here the town sits in Red Rock Country. Here layers of stone form bands of red. This is how the area got its name. Oak Creek Canyon is one of the best drives to explore. Stop at Oak Creek Vista, take in the views of the canyon rocks. Shop for crafts from American Indian artists. Have a picnic or explore on foot. Try the West Fork Trail. It winds along a stream in the narrow Red Rock Canyon. You may be hot after hiking. Grab your bathing suit and head over to Slide Rock State Park. Ooh, that sounds fun. If you like animals, visit the nearby Out of Africa Wildlife Park. Feed the giraffes and get close to wild animals on an African bush safari. You can also watch tigers do tricks or pet a giant snake. End your day with stargazing. Arizona is famous for its star-filled skies. Hire a guide to give you a tour of the sky using a powerful telescope. Unfortunately, it was cloudy here. You can see some of the clouds are still hanging around. Baseball spring training. Unfortunately, this year was canceled. It's time for baseball. 15 Major League Baseball teams hold spring training near Phoenix. These teams make up the Cactus League. The teams play one another to prepare for a long baseball season. The Chicago White Sox and Los Angeles Dodgers play at Camelback Ranch in Phoenix. Before a game, watch the teams practice. Bring a blanket and relax on the grass, or sit up close to the action along those base paths. Bring your baseball glove, you may catch a foul ball. The Cleveland Indians, Cincinnati Reds play at Goodyear Ballpark in Goodyear. Grab your favorite ballpark foods. Hot Dog Nation stand has Cincinnati, Cleveland, New York, Arizona, and Chicago-style hot dogs to choose from. Or you may want to try nachos or soft pretzels, even pizza. Canyon de Chelly. Oh, it's pronounced Canyon de Chelly. I learned something. To learn more about the history of American Indian people, visit the Canyon de Chelly. National Monument to Shinle. Canyon de Chelly is home to ancient cliffs. The Navajo people have lived here in the canyon for nearly 5,000 years. Navajo families still live here. Start your day at the Visitor Center, tour the free museum, and watch the Navajo silversmith making jewelry. Be sure to grab a map with information and trails to follow. Visitors are welcome to tour the park on their own with a guide. Follow the rim side south. It is the only canyon floor trail you can hike without a Navajo guide. You'll see American Indian houses along the trail, continuing following the trail to the White House ruins. Not the presidential White House. The site gets its name for the long white walls within the ruins. If you're looking for a more relaxed tour, take a guided jeep tour along the canyon. Rodeos. Dust off your blue jeans and cowboy boots. In Arizona, rodeo is a perfect spot to experience Wild West entertainment. In July, enjoy the world's oldest rodeo at Prescott Frontier Days. This rodeo started in 1888, over 100 years ago. Enjoy the rodeo parade and some barbecue. Ride the ponies or see how long you can hold on to a mechanical bull. The best part of Frontier Days is watching top athletes compete in events such as bull riding, barrel racing. Cowgirls make sharp turns on horseback around barrels. Other rodeos occur throughout the year. This 9-day Fiesta de los Vaqueros takes place each February in Tucson. The Tucson Rodeo Parade has horses, bands, and performers. More than 150,000 people line the street to watch each year. Tucson schools even close on parade day. The Tucson Rodeo has more than 650 cowboys from the United States and Canada. Monument Valley. Monument Valley in Apache country is a must-see stop. The valley has huge sandstone rocks called mesas and buttes, if you remember from when we were learning about landforms. The Navajo is part of the Navajo Nation. The Navajo name for it is, I cannot pronounce it, or it's called the Valley of the Rocks. Monument Valley was once flat, but wind and water slowly wore away the rock. At Monument Valley, the visitor center, a sign can take a tour on horseback. A Navajo guide leads the ride around the valley. Try to visit at sunset when the rocks glow with the colors of fire. Just down the road from the visitor center, stop along the roadside. Navajo vendors sell arts, crafts, souvenirs, and foods. Four Corners Monuments is 100 miles from Monument Valley. This is the only place where 4 United States meet at one point. Have a hand or foot in Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah at the same time. Tucson, that's where we are. You'll find plenty to see and do in the city of Tucson in the Sonoran Desert. It's a desert for sure, it's hot. The desert covers southwestern Arizona. Started the Pima Aerospace Museum. We did drive past it. I didn't take a picture. I wish I would have. Including the replica of the Wright Flyer. This is the first airplane flown by Orville and Wilbur Wright. In 1903, these brothers were the first to successfully fly an airplane. Sign up for a tour of the airplanes at the museum. Don't miss the Boneyard Tour. You'll get to see a graveyard of old planes. Head down to Tucson for lunch. There you'll find El Charro Cafe, the country's oldest Mexican restaurant. It has been open since 1922. That's almost 100 years. Try a chimichanga, which is a tortilla wrapped around meat and deep fried. The restaurant claims to have invented this famous Arizona food. After stopping for lunch, visit Arizona's Sonora Desert Museum. You'll see wild mountain lions, prairie dogs, and coyotes. Pet a gopher snake, get up close to hummingbirds and hummingbird aviary. Then wander through the forest of saguaro and cacti at Saguaro National Park. I'd like to try that. Route 66. Take a drive into the United States past. Route 66 was the country's first paved cross-country highway. It runs all the way from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California. More of these famous road passages through Arizona than any other state. Tune your radio to 103.3 and listen to music from the 1960s, when Route 66 was known for the Main Street of America. Visit the gold mining town of Oatman. Shop for souvenirs in this classic Wild West town. When you get hungry, grab a bite at Delgadillo's Snow-Capped Drive-In. Enjoy a burger, a root beer float on the patio. Beware, the owners like to play tricks on the customers. The restaurant door has 2 knobs, but only one works. Hoover Dam and Lake Mead. Enjoy your trip to Arizona at one of the most impressive man-made structures on Earth. The Hoover Dam sits on the Colorado River. and on the Arizona-Nevada state line. The dam has enough concrete to build a 4-foot wide sidewalk around the world. Before the dam was built, the Colorado River flowed freely through Black Canyon. Construction on the dam began in 1931. More than 20,000 people worked on the dam before it was completed in 1936. Snap some photos from the top of the dam. Take the power plant tour to go deep in the dam. The dam created the 110-mile-long Lake Mead. This enormous desert lake is the largest reservoir in the United States. You can go boating, fishing, or swimming. Along the shores, you'll find plenty of desert wildlife. You may see roadrunners or bighorn sheep. And that's the end of Arizona. We'll finish driving through today. I'll take some more pictures. I miss you. I love you. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.